Hello, welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today's video that I have in store for you is makeup from iHerb. We are going to be doing a complete makeup look using products that I bought from iHerb. Now, if you don't know iHerb is a treasure trove of a website and app. I can assure you, once you get the app on your phone, that's it. You are done for. I am just constantly adding things to my cart on the app. It's called iHerb because I guess it started and it primarily has vitamins, kind of supermarket, pantry things like that on the website. I live in Hong Kong and sometimes those things are a little bit tricky to get, or you have to kind of go to many places, or they're very, the prices are kind of jumped up a little bit in retail stores here. So I just found myself always shopping on iHerb, and the delivery in Hong Kong is phenomenal. Like, it is so quick and easy. So I've just been a big shopper of iHerb, and then I started discovering a lot of the beauty products on there, and there's just a few little like random beauty things that you can get on iHerb that you can't really get in the stores here in Hong Kong. So it kind of gives me a little bit of an access to some random like American products as well as a lot of Korean products on there, and I'm now an iHerb lover. This video is like absolutely in no way sponsored by iHerb. I tag iHerb constantly for years on my Instagram doing the unboxings, and they don't care. They don't care. They kind of like the comment or the post, but that's about it. They've never like offered to do anything deeper. This is just as a pure shopper of iHerb. So let's get started. I have some products here that I have used for a very long time and that I am an absolute lover of. And then I have some things that are really quite new to me that I purchased recently just so I could have a complete makeup look to do with you guys that are from iHerb. So it's a little bit of a mishmash between, favorites and discovering some new favorites. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts on all of the products. So if you're going to watch this video, you're not subscribed, then please subscribe. Click the subscribe button down below. It really truly helps a lot and would mean a lot to my small, new, growing YouTube channel. Yeah, please subscribe, thumbs up, what's the other one? Notification bell, all that jazz. I think you can even do a super like if you really love it or want to support my content. And because we have to buy some products for things. So let's get started in the makeup look. All products from iHerb. Okay, wow, this is so funny. This is just how much I do use iHerb. I have so many skincare products from iHerb as well, but today is all about makeup. But I was just about to start the makeup and I was like, oh, my skin's a little bit like dry. I want to hydrate it before I start doing the makeup. And I grabbed my favorite mist, which is like, I'm like kind of saving it on the last drops. And this is also from iHerb. So it's just goes to show like how much I really do use iHerb products. Dear Claire's, the Fundamental Ampoule Mist, nutrient-rich mist, dewy complexion. It really is, it's my favorite mist ever because it really feels like just spraying a serum on your face, and it's so hydrating. So that is a tip for sure. If you are about to do your makeup and it's been a little while since you've done your skincare routine, please mist it so that way the next products kind of go on a lot more flawlessly and blend easier into your skin onto hydrated skin and not completely dry skin. The first product is the base, and this is my most loved product. So keep watching the video, but this is the one. This is the best product from iHerb that I have discovered. This is the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream, SPF 42 PA+++, number 23. And this is just, I've gone through so many of these. I love this product. It's easy. It's good coverage for a BB cream, and it just doesn't settle into my fine lines or my pores. It doesn't enhance that, but it gives me good coverage. But it doesn't make my skin, it doesn't enhance the pores that I don't find I have, especially when I'm using this. But when I use some foundations, I'm like, why are we highlighting the pores? Isn't this meant to make me look better? So yeah, I really recommend you trying it. It's not expensive. It's really worth a try. The thing is, the color, it does go on and come out a little bit gray. It's a bit odd, but I can assure you, I've done Instagram reels on this, so you can have a look. Once I put the rest of the makeup on, it just kind of works and it looks fine. And I've always used my hands for this product because it is just the texture. It feels like you're putting on like a moisturizer, like a sunscreen. It's so nice. Always works with my hands. So that's what we're doing today. So if you think the color looks a little bit odd, a little bit gray, I don't know, it works itself out and it's just brilliant. And the coverage is really nice, just evens out my skin, perfects it, but not being too heavy. It doesn't fully dry down, I would say. It stays quite hydrating. The only thing about this product is the shade range, and that is true to most Korean brands, is the shade range is not great. I think there's only 5 shades. It can be flexible, but for true deeper skin tones, there will not be an option for you, unfortunately. But this one is shade 23. I think there's one lighter, and then this is the second lightest one. It goes up to, I would say, maybe like Middle Eastern skin tones. I have a client from the Middle East. I use this on her every time we do a makeup, and we both just love it so much. It works for her, and that is the darkest shade that they carry in this. So if you're any darker than that, unfortunately, I don't think it will work. You do fall into the spectrum, definitely give it a try. So that's the base, very easy. Hero product from iHerb, 100%. Give it a try. I have got so many clients this product and everyone has really enjoyed it. Now, I didn't really have a concealer product. I went on iHerb and I searched concealer, filtered for, you know, the most popular, the most reviewed one, and I've seen these on there. These are very inexpensive. These are the LA Girl Pro concealers, and I ordered shade Natural. It kind of works, but definitely more in summer. And then the other day I received Porcelain. I ordered Porcelain, and this works much better for me. These are very high coverage, high definition concealers, and it's quite nice. I am enjoying it. I was surprised that it comes with a brush. You know, it feels quite luxurious. Not luxurious, but it's nice for such a cheap product. You squeeze it out and then the product comes out. So we'll pop this on. Okay, and as always with my concealer, I like to let it set there for a little bit. For the brows, I also didn't have a product from iHerb, so I picked this one up. This is from Paldio, the Brow Definer Micro Pencil, and this is the shade Ash Brown. That's the problem with being blonde. That's why I don't really ever stray too far from my Benefit Cosmetics brow products, because it's tricky to find a right color. And this is good, but it's very light, which is okay because you can just be a little bit more heavy-handed and you don't have to worry about going too overboard. So I really need to build up the color, but it's actually a pretty good color for blondes. It is an ash color, which is definitely what you need as a blonde. You do not want any warmth in the brow colors that you get, because it ends up looking even more red on you. You want something that matches like your root color. So as you can see, it's a pretty good color, very good color for me, and it's a nice little skinny brow pencil. Really nothing wrong with it. For the price, it's a great product. The packaging's nothing sophisticated, but that's okay. Let me do the other side. The only thing with this is I find I will go through the pencil really quickly because it's not all that pigmented. In most cases I don't mind, but it makes me feel like this pencil would go down really fast. So let's tap the concealer in, and I always use my fingers. because I just find that the warmth of my fingers really helps blend concealer into my skin, as well as you don't waste as much product on a brush or a beauty blender. And I like this concealer because it's a bit more thick, which I feel like makes them kind of sit and stay in place a little bit more. I think the finish of this concealer is really pretty. It's quite dry, but still has a dewiness to it. So I will set it with powder, but it's kind of like, it's good coverage. It's thick. It really brightens, and the color is great. It's not too bright. It's definitely not a color that I would consider porcelain. So if you are kind of thinking you're in between these colors, definitely try the lighter one first. But it really blends into the skin nicely. Yeah, it wears nice. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. That is the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition HD. So next up is I like to bronze the skin. Now I have two bronzers. I bought this one first, and then I saw an Instagram video of, I forget her name, but I can link her down below. I'll actually link the video down below. She did a great video with this. The way it's shaped, it's really fun, and kind of swiping like this, it looked really cool. And I was like, oh, they have that on iHerb. Let me get that as well. So now I have two. This is from Pixi. This is the On The Glow Bronze Tinted Moisture Stick. Then this one is a powder one. This was like one of the top bronzers on the website, so I wanted to try it. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this smells like summer, even though it's the dead of winter here at the moment in Hong Kong. It smells like summer, like coconut. It also has a mirror. Oh, I haven't used the brush yet. A brush. The packaging I'm not a fan of. It's so bulky, honestly. I've never seen these types of brushes before. This is like a sponge brush. Yeah, I don't think this would be very great. But that kind of goes underneath it. But for this powder, the whole thing is just so bulky. Not very travel friendly. But maybe we can use both. Let me show you the Pixi one first. The pigment, it's definitely like what it says on the tin. It's like tinted moisture stick. So it's quite sheer, which is okay because you don't want to go too overboard with bronzer. But you kind of go like that. But do you see, it's quite sheer. Maybe there was different colors as well to get. I just kind of like the application method. But it is quite sheer. Like that. Can really define the jawline with it. And I'm going to blend it out with a fluffy brush. Now this is also from iHerb. These are Eco Tools brushes. I love Eco Tools brushes. They last really well, I would say, for the price. You can also get Real Technique brushes on iHerb, which are just classic makeup brushes that are like available in drugstores in America and the UK, as well as Australia. So this stick is just like, I feel like you can't really go wrong with it because it's so sheer. It's very blendable, but not buildable. But we're going to top it up a little bit with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It just smells so happy. So load up your brush, and I like to always tap my brush kind of in the lid or on the palm of my hand just to kind of disperse the product evenly inside the brush so that when you pop it on your skin, you're not getting any harsh lines. I just find that easier, and start at the top of the ear and go in towards the nose. And this is a really, really nice shade. I like this bronzer a lot. The product is really nice. The packaging is a little bit clumsy feeling. Really just helps give us some warmth and healthy vibes while the sun is not hanging out with us at the moment. Can really go to town on the chest, on the neck. You can see why it is a very popular one on the website, whereas the Pixi one is really quite new. You are slightly any deeper skin tone than me, I would definitely go for the darker one. This is the shade Bronze. I'm pretty sure there was more shades on the website. Maybe this is shade Soft Glow. I'm not sure. I will leave the link down below for sure. Now let's do the eyes. So I didn't have an eyeshadow palette either. I picked up one of the real trending ones on the website, really popular, loads of reviews. This is very affordable. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow palette in Walking on Eggshells. I think this is a classic. I think this has been around for a really long time. Just really, really classic colors. I've been quite impressed with the pigment and the formulation of these eyeshadows. They are not ultra powdery, they don't fluff everywhere. They're just really nice, not too pigmented, but also not too sheer. Let's use the light shade all over the eye. So when I start my eyeshadow looks, I always like to just dust over a very sheer neutral shade. These are brushes that I have used for so long on iHerb. I've repurchased these, and this comes in a duo. They are just brilliant. I really recommend a lot of people to get these. I travel with them, I use them all the time in my makeup kit. They're really affordable, they last so long. This one is the one I use the most, like daily, like for a good dusting over fluffy brush. And then the other side has the smudger one, which I help add some definition, which I'm going to do and show you today, add some definition around there with like a very soft definition. This one is kind of more for like packing on a little bit of color, and then this is like your eyeliner slash, you could also use it for eyebrow filling in, but I use this for like eyeshadow and flicking out some liner, which I'm going to do today. Really great products. Let's do a little bit of this one here in my crease. I mean, the packaging of this is nothing like special, but at least it's streamlined and small and no like bulky areas like the bronzer. It's all that it needs to be. Great for traveling. Now let's use the smudgy brush in this kind of bronzed shade under my eyes. I really like this color. And these, like, they're so easy to blend. I don't know if it's the formulation or if it's just that they're not too pigmented. So you see how easy it is with a brush like this to just do that under the eyes? Easy. Now let's use the really dark shade with the other brush, with the eyeliner type brush. I would only use this shade as a real eyeliner. It's too dark to do anything else. Tap off the excess and let's push that into the lash line. And then flick it out to create a little soft wing. And then I like to use my finger to really just kind of pull it out very narrow. There we go. We have a eyeshadow eyeliner. It's just a little bit easier to do, a little bit less intimidating than using liquid liner or even a pencil. Now to add a bit of sparkle, let's use this flatter brush and pop. I wouldn't say it's not like the greatest shimmer around. Some sparkle, but not, can't really get that much. Oh, we're getting a bit more, a little bit. But again, it's very easy to work with. It doesn't fall down, stays where you put it. Not a lot of fallout. Easy to blend. Very simple palette. Good for beginners or good for people that don't like to wear too much makeup. Right, so let's finish off the eyes with the mascara. This mascara I have had for a while. This is something I already used before I decided to do the video. So I'm going to curl my lashes. These are not from iHerb, I have no doubt that there is eyelash curlers on iHerb. This mascara is a Japanese mascara. There is mostly Korean products on iHerb, but there is some Japanese products, especially in the skincare world as well. This is the Haroni Make Long and Curl Mascara Advanced Film. This has won awards for multiple years. It's been around for a long time, and this stays on. It's not 100% smudge proof for me, but for you it probably is, but my mascara always smudges. But it stays on. It's so hard to get off, actually. It's a waterproof mascara. There's a product even on iHerb that you can get that is like a mascara remover from this brand, because they know how hard it is to get this off. It's like a clear brush, and you brush it through the mascara and it dissolves the mascara, and it really works. So if you do have trouble getting it off, do know that that is available. But it's a nice mascara. There we go, the mascara is done. I'd say it's more lengthening, it's quite lengthening. It's not all that thickening, but it's quite black and lengthening. So next, I picked up a blush product from the website. This was one of the highly reviewed and highly rated products. This is the Maybelline Cheek Heat Sheer Gel Cream Blush. This is the shade 15 Nude Burn. The packaging is a little bit simple. The way it's just I'm not sure, it's very simple. It is very sheer. I'm not a huge lover of this product. It's very hard to build up any color, and it's quite sheer. So kind of a more summery tint. Have to really get it on there and blend it out quickly. Otherwise, I feel like it can go patchy if you pick up and move your foundation and coverage underneath. So it's very pretty, it's very dewy and glowy. It's nice, but you can't really build up any more coverage than this, in my opinion, because once you layer it, it doesn't work out well. So kind of spread it out. You could use a brush or a beauty sponge as well. Spread it out and then start to like mostly tap. It does blend in quite soft because it's so sheer. This is also the most popular shade on the website, the 15 Nude Burn, the Cheek Heat by Maybelline. I feel like these came out maybe like 2 years ago and they were like all the rage. So that is one thing about iHerb. It doesn't really have like the newest stuff, although this Pixi thing is quite new. So they do get some new things for sure, but a lot of the old classics are on there. Okay, what's next? I was so intrigued to try this. I didn't have a powder from iHerb, so I searched the top setting powder on iHerb, and this one came up, and like the packaging is so vintage and it really just intrigued me, so I got it. This is the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and this is the translucent extra coverage powder. I'm not really sure what they mean by that because I haven't looked into it, but translucent and then extra coverage kind of seems a little bit counterintuitive to me. Anyway, it feels like a translucent powder. It doesn't twist, you kind of just pull it off. It's huge, it's huge. And the amount of product that you get inside is quite a lot. It's 35 grams, so which is 1.2 ounce. It smells like very vintage, like a baby powder, very feminine female baby powder. But very clean, but the scent is definitely there. So if you do not like scent, then do not get this. It doesn't come out that easily. Oh, it's better when you toss it like that. Okay. I don't use the puffs, though you can if you want. I use a small brush like this to really just place powder where I need it and leave other areas where I want to leave glowing and natural finished bare. Basically just always powder the center of my face, around my nose. Where we put the concealer, definitely where you put concealer you want to powder. Where it's kind of not flattering to be ultra shiny. I find this is lightweight, but it's not as light and sophisticated as, you know, more expensive powders on the market. But again, it's not expensive. always set my under eyes to try to prevent the creasing. It's quite a mattifying powder. It's not like one of those ones that kind of slightly knock back the shine. No, no, no. This one really mattifies. So I'll be intrigued to see how this goes in the summertime here in Hong Kong. It's the winter at the moment, so we're not dealing with a lot of heat. But I'd say it's translucent. Did it add coverage? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll see when I play back this video. It's huge, like it'll last forever. And it's kind of cute, the packaging. Apparently it's been, it has been around for a long time. Established in 1935. Wow, I need to like research this a little bit more. That's so cool. Coty, C-O-T-Y, which I know is a very long-standing American beauty company. A beauty legacy since 1935. Wow, that's cute. I love that it's still being produced and made. I should maybe research about this product. Very cute. So we are almost on the home stretch now. Lips. I love a lip liner. There's not all that much lip liner on iHerb, but there is a lot of there's some lipsticks and lip glosses. And there's a lot of like Korean lip tints and balms, things like that. But I got some Maybelline things. I've been loving this Maybelline Lifter gloss, the hyaluronic acid gloss, and this is in the shade Reef 006. And also, I do have a soft spot for these classic Maybelline Color Sensational lip gloss lipsticks. This is the 373 in mauve for me. You know why I love these? It's the smell. It's like so sweet and vanilla-y. There's something about them that I just really love. So let's pop this on so you can see, and then we'll do the lip gloss on top. Very simple, creamy satin finish. Comfortable lipstick, not scientifically special in any way. It's not long lasting or any new type of technology in this lipstick, but it's a classic and I like it. It just feels very nostalgic to me, something about these lipsticks. Now the lip gloss I bought to kind of like try to find a dupe for the amazing Fenty gloss bombs, because the packaging kind of felt similar, so I thought maybe they were trying to do something here to like be similar. I'm not sure. The texture and the formula and the gloss is pretty good. It's very similar. It's definitely more pigmented than the Fenty ones. It's got a lot more color in it, which is like could be good for you or could not be. I liked the sheer ultra glossiness of the Fenty ones, which like they do have a color and a tint to them, but it's definitely more see-through. It feels a little bit like Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk colors. It's very pretty. It's very muted pink. And let me just pat off a little bit of the lipstick so you can see. Okay, the lipstick's slightly patted off, and I'll show you the gloss. So as you can see, it's definitely glossy. It has a similar smell to the lipstick from Maybelline, very similar. Very creamy, but it definitely has quite a strong color, so it's not a sheer gloss. It kind of can be your one and done product, which is good. Very good for the handbag, just to top up during the day and add some color to the face, I would say. Okay, we've done it all. Yes, all of the products from iHerb. We've completed a full face. It's a very natural, especially the eyes, very just simple with that Wet n Wild palette. So there is a lot of Wet n Wild products on iHerb, as well as American brand that we didn't have any products here, but I have used some in the past. Elf Cosmetics is also on iHerb. So that's really great. If you want to get your hands on some Elf products and you don't live in the US, you can get them on iHerb, because iHerb ship really quite global, many countries. I've bought like glitter eyeshadow toppers before from Elf Cosmetics. They're quite fun. That would definitely elevate the look. That's it. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched all the way to the end, please consider subscribing to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Drop me a comment below and let me know which products of these that we used was your favorite. What caught your eye? What do you feel like you would love to try? Leave that down below. All the products will be linked down below that you can click on and go shop them, as well as like I have an iHerb discount code, which it's not like a special influencer thing or anything. Everyone gets a discount code when they're a customer of iHerb to share with their friends and family, which is you guys. And that's it. Yeah. Any questions? If you want to chat, if you want to ask any more questions about any of the individual products, if you want to know if they're suited to you, I would be happy to answer those questions or recommend similar ones for you. Yeah, thank you so much for watching once again to the YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.